we come from a different culture, but that doesn't mean that we need to be treated unequally. I'm Waynne Paskins. I was born March the 30th with my twin brother, 1943, in Rehoboth, Delaware. The area that I lived in was, there were only 2 black families. It is now Country Club Road. And my 2 great uncles owned farmland down there. In fact, one uncle lived there, and that's why we lived there. And my dad built a house there for our family to live in. My dad was a carpenter. He worked for the Vessels Lumber Company for many, many years, and then after that worked for other construction type companies. My mom started out doing house cleaning, and then she got a job at the Dinner Bell Inn, and she was there as a baker for many, many years. I went to school at Rehoboth School 200C. The C, of course, stood for colored. We had grades 1 through 6 in one classroom with one teacher. And actually, we learned from the older children, because we were in the same classroom. We could hear everything. And my brother tells a story where there was a math problem on the board that one of the children in the older grades couldn't solve, but he raised his hand and he was able to solve it. Our teacher was Priscilla Fountain, who was an excellent teacher. Back in the day, they could paddle, so she had a set of rulers that she used to, if necessary, but she had great control. And she's one of the reasons why I became a teacher. I think when we got older, maybe in the 5th, 6th grade, and then on up, we realized that there was this issue with color. But yet we would come down on the boardwalk when they had the dances in the summer and dance. Everybody was down there. It was like bandstand, American Bandstand. And it seemed friendly and it was enjoyable. And then for some reason it stopped. I think there was some reference to maybe we shouldn't be doing that because there were black kids coming down dancing as well. And I'm not sure if there was a disturbance or not, but all of a sudden it stopped. The businesses in Rehoboth had always depended on the black community for help. They knew that they needed people to work in the kitchen. The hotels needed the people to clean the rooms, to do that. So it was that kind of relationship, not necessarily a relationship that meant, well, okay, you can come down here and stay, or our rooms are open to you, but a relationship that said we need you and you need us, and it was a understanding that was not written. The Dinner Bell, well, my mom started there when we were 5th, 6th grade, and she was the baker there. Now my dad worked there also. He washed dishes there in the evening. The Emmert family owned the Dinner Bell Inn. And I started taking care of the Emmert kids when I was about 10, 11, or 12, babysitting for them. But it was right next door to the Dinner Bell Inn, so their parents were there. My mom was there. We were upstairs in an apartment where they lived at the time. So working at the Dinner Bell was like family as well. In the beginning, yes, all the waiters and waitresses were white, and the kitchen staff was basically black. And then, as the times changed, that changed. I don't think I was the first black waitress. I was one of the first. I think there was maybe one other before me. That was probably the least segregated place at that time.